So why McCain? Do you think McCain is the best for the presidency, for the Republican campaign?
Several factors. One, his experience. We like Governor Huckabee from Arkansas very much. However, he is almost completely lacking in foreign policy experience. Well, he's completely lacking in experience in foreign policy, and we believe lacking in understanding and knowledge of it. And Senator McCain has a long and distinguished career dealing with foreign affairs and many other issues. His experience, his integrity, everyone knows that John McCain would never mislead them or be dishonest about any issue. He deals very straight with people of both Republican and Democratic parties. His independence, the fact that he does work with people of differing political philosophies and does so very well. He has a certain humility and lack of arrogance in dealing with people who have very different ideas. He has taken a great deal of criticism within his own party over his position on illegal immigration. Basically, he's taken a very balanced approach, which is to secure the border with Mexico and with Canada better than they are secured now for national security reasons. But he has a more realistic approach to illegal aliens who are already here. He knows that we're not going to round up and deport 12 million people. However, the people who are angry about illegal immigration find that unacceptable. And that's been a very great stumbling block to him in this year. But he took on the issue anyway, even though he said, if I don't get elected as a result of this, then that's just the way it is. I'm going to do the right thing that I think is best for the country. So that kind of integrity, independence, steadfastness of mind and conscience, and most of all his courage. He has obviously the physical courage. He was tortured for years by the North Vietnamese when all he had to do was say, yes, I will go home early. They were trying to use him for propaganda purposes because his father was the commander-in-chief of all military forces in the Pacific. And he refused. And so his physical courage is undoubted. But he has a certain strength of character and fortitude in his political life as well. 6 months ago, 4 or 5 months ago at least, everyone was saying that his campaign was dead. He had no money, he had no staff. He did not change. He kept on his message. He kept running, just going, writing about it in his bus, talking to people.
What happened to make the change? Now he's in the head of polls. So what happened exactly?
It's like the fable of the tortoise and the hare, in which would you be familiar with that in France? Slow and steady wins the race. He never changed his message. He just kept saying the same things, and gradually people were won back to his cause. He was never discouraged in all that. When everybody said he's gone, he's out of it, he's exactly the same as he was 4 or 5 months ago. But now everyone's paying attention.
It's a little bit surprising because John McCain has like 71. He's yes. 71. The Democratic Party campaign is asked about change, about the young people, and he's 71. He said, "I'm an old guy."
Yes. It will be a very stark contrast, especially if Obama is a Democratic nominee, between youth and future-oriented, and a man who has a great history, but is 71 years old. Obviously, the difficulties that Senator McCain has been through in his life show on his face. You can tell that he's someone who's had skin cancer. His complexion's not healthy, but there's no doubt that the man has tremendous stamina, a great deal of vigor for a man his age. He has never slackened. The unbelievably brutal pace of a campaign does not seem to have taken any kind of toll on him. I couldn't do it. I'm 54. I could not do that. So he apparently, I think he's up to the stresses of the job. But no doubt, voters in November, if he is a nominee and someone as young as Obama is a nominee, age will be a factor.